Good morning. I'm Rita Larbi, a microbiologist of the CSR Animal Research Institute, and I'll be presenting on a study assessing antimicrobial resistance in healthy pigs in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. In this first study on healthy pigs in the Greater Accra region, we found high levels of multi-drug and Colistin-resistant Enterobacteriaceae. This represents a potential risk to human and animal health and needs to be carefully monitored. Structured questionnaires were administered to farmers between January and March 2022. Rectal swabs were taken from 200 apparently healthy pigs distributed between 20 farms. We isolated Enterobacteriaceae and tested for antimicrobial susceptibility. In those showing phenotypic colistin resistance, we determined the presence of the MDR-1 gene. These are the findings. Antimicrobials were used to treat individual animals on all 20 farms. No antimicrobials were added to farm feed, and colistin was used on just 1 out of 20 farms. Enterobacteriaceae were isolated from 197 rectal swab samples, with Escherichia coli being the predominant species. For the 3 types of Enterobacteriaceae, the prevalence of MDR to commonly used antimicrobials was an alarming 23%. Most concerning were the 10% resistance to colistin, which is used for treating severe infections in humans. The MDR-1 gene, which facilitates rapid transfer of resistance between bacteria, was found in 56% of these isolates. From these findings, the most important implications are pigs are a reservoir of MDR bacteria. If transferred to humans, that could pose a high risk of untreatable infections. We made 3 recommendations. First, the responsible organizations like the VSD and livestock extension officers need to provide tailored education and encourage pig farmers to adhere to good practices on antimicrobial use. Second, these organizations should collaborate to undertake regular surveillance and more research of antimicrobial use and resistance in pigs and other farm animals. And finally, the Ghana AMR Committee must collaborate with other responsible institutions to strengthen regulatory policy about rational use of antimicrobials in animals and ensure that antimicrobials are not used as growth promoters in the animal industry. Our key message is antimicrobial resistance in animals is a threat to human health. A One Health approach is essential to mitigate this problem. This presentation is a summary of a paper which we published recently on the study. Please find the reference details here. I would like to finish by acknowledging the following institutions and the Greater Accra Pig Farmers Association. Thank you for your attention.